What is the meaning of Armageddon in Bible prophecy? Have you ever wondered what Armageddon really means in the context of Bible prophecy? This term often sparks curiosity and debate, especially when discussing the end times. Armageddon refers to the climactic battle between good and evil at the end of the age. It appears just once in the Bible, specifically in the book of Revelation, chapter 16, verse 16. The word comes from a Hebrew phrase that translates to Mount Megiddo. Megiddo was a significant location in ancient Israel, known for many historic battles where God's enemies faced defeat. However, in Revelation, Armageddon symbolizes a much larger confrontation. It represents the final showdown between the kings of the earth, which symbolize human governments and powers that oppose God and God's ultimate authority. This battle is described as happening after a series of divine judgments, particularly following the pouring out of the sixth bowl of God's wrath. The gathering at Armageddon is not just about a physical location. It serves as a powerful symbol of the ultimate defeat of evil forces that stand against God's kingdom. The forces involved in this battle include the dragon, who represents Satan, the beast, known as the Antichrist, and the false prophet. These figures lead the world in opposition to God's people. The outcome of Armageddon is decisive. Through the power of Christ's word and divine intervention, God's enemies are defeated. This victory marks the end of human rebellion and ushers in God's righteous reign. Following Armageddon, the Bible describes a transition to a new heaven and a new earth, as mentioned later in Revelation, chapter 21, verse 1. This signifies the establishment of God's eternal kingdom, free from sin and opposition. Understanding Armageddon encourages believers to remain steadfast amid challenges. It assures them that God will ultimately triumph over evil. This concept also highlights the importance of recognizing the spiritual realities behind world events. It reassures believers that God's justice will prevail in the end. In essence, Armageddon serves as a prophetic symbol of the final battle, where God decisively defeats all opposition, ending human rebellion and establishing his eternal kingdom. This understanding connects the historical battles at Megiddo with the visions found in the New Testament, emphasizing God's sovereignty and the hope for believers as we approach the end times.